Take a moment to check that no one is around. Images of Jane Hill topless, taken in a moment never intended for public consumption, are something I'm going to show you that you have never seen on the BBC or anywhere else. Stay with me if you want to learn how a reliable news source became the focal point of an online controversy. Keep watching to see all the significant turns. For years, Jane Hill has been a fixture on our screens. She is the composed voice behind the morning news programs that consistently provide us with interviews and headlines. We rely on her to tell us the truth. However, beneath a self-assured journalist, we are familiar with lies a private individual who merits privacy away from cameras. We'll see what occurs if that place is invaded today. A collection of images started making the rounds late Tuesday on a tiny blog with an odd name and no obvious creator. At first, people believed it to be a digital deception. But as more pictures surfaced, shot from various perspectives and displaying authentic features like her couch in the living room, it became evident that these pictures were authentic. Jane is just herself, in them no makeup, no screenplay, just a peaceful moment. Both detractors and admirers responded quickly after those images were made public. No one has the right to peep like this. According to those who felt terrible for Jane, others questioned why she wouldn't speak out against it or halt it. You'll understand why those responses are so important if you've ever been concerned about online privacy or anxious about paparazzi culture. Sharing someone else's private images without their consent may be illegal in Britain. This implies that whoever uploaded these images initially could face legal repercussions. We'll go over the straightforward guidelines that shield individuals like Jane Hill from this kind of publicity and explain why it's about more than simply fame. It's about respect. Jane and her group have not yet spoken. No comment, no tweet, and no request to remove the pictures. That quiet could be an attempt to diffuse the situation or an indication that they are formulating a reaction. We'll look at what can happen next and why spokesmen occasionally decide to wait. The excitement on social media never stops. Although, you shouldn't. Some people post the photos themselves. Others share posts about privacy and the need to exercise caution before clicking. What does it say about us when we share something so intimate? We'll examine some of the most candid responses. This narrative is really about trust. While we rely on reporters to provide us with the news, we also respect their right to privacy. Not simply the person in the pictures suffers when those boundaries are crossed. We're all left wondering, where should we draw the line when it comes to the internet? Since you've seen all the way through, you are aware of every development in this tale. I'd like to hear from you now. Do you believe Jane Hill ought to make her voice heard? What can we all do to help safeguard one another's internet privacy? Leave a comment below. Click like if you learned something new, and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any important videos. Remember, we are the first to deserve respect.